No surprises there.
What's happening, folks?
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Cooker is no more.
I did it, guys. I did it. I finally did it all by myself.
All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect
Damn.
that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
Them Stoluses
One
move
for the
fast, don't
history
they?
books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the royalist movements since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
Nah, we gotta keep it rolling, dog. We got too much momentum. We destroyed 2 mother crystals within a span of how long? This is a whole lot of progress. 5 years in between the first 2, and probably just like maybe weeks to months between these last 2. So we're definitely on a good little spree here. I don't think Blackthorn has anything else for me.
What do you need?
I was wondering maybe with killing all them notorious marks, he might have something for me in here, but he does not. Oh, he's got this though. Scarletite. Oh yeah, yep. Okay, this was one of the things I was needing to make these. So yes, let's do that. So what are we wearing right now? I crafted one of these, I think, right? Drake Slayer things. Did I not equip it? Oh no, Drake Slayer's belt. Okay. So this would be the bracelers.
Clive. So, will it be?
Yes, let's go ahead and do this. Gelatinous mass. Is that what I needed? Or maybe I didn't have enough briar clamshell? I don't fucking remember.
No scratches, right?
Why was this such a big deal? This was like there was a whole quest for unlocking these. I wonder what the big deal is about having this set of armor. You know what we need to do is talk to Tomes. We have not talked to Tomes in a minute. We probably got big level ups in here now. What's up, homie?
My knowledge is yours. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Oh,
you wish
no.
to study the tomes?
Alrighty. We got new info on Lord Harbard, the Kingdom of Elude, Orcs, the Fall of the Hideaway. Some new news on this? Titan, Drake's Fang. Persons of interest. Crow. It's Crow and Tet. Are those the little kids? Lubor, Ferda. Ultima, the Hooded Man. Medicine Girl, what? Okay. Yeah, what we have on this guy? Royal Knight, Lord Commander. Lord Commander of the Kingdom of the Walud's armies, he accompanied his liege to Fort Zenitra in the Republic of Dalmatia to negotiate the provision of reinforcements from the Royal Order of Knights. Lord Harbard, Lord Commander of the Kingdom of Walud's armies, Harbard is known to many as the Constant Knight by reason of his unchangingly icy demeanor and his unwavering loyalty to his liege. Indeed, he appears to command Barnabas's complete trust, having been gifted full command of the Royal Order of Knights despite his apparent youth. The capacity in which he evacuated Hugo Kupka from Rosalind Castle, however, remains a mystery. Yeah, there's something up with this guy for sure. Definitely something up with this guy. The fact that he was able to freaking knock Kupka out with that little 1-inch punch. And then, you know, all that shit. He's like freaking just talking with the
Did you learn everything you needed?
Ultima monsters. I wonder what's in here. Can we redo the... Can we arcade the Titan fight? Yep. Haven't done any of these. Okay.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waluders.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waluders must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Oh, I didn't get it, girl.
The Kingdom of Walud claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed Standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot?
We already know.
In summary, I know not to what end the Royalist betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Oh shit. Alrighty then. Let me glance at her menu really
Here
quick.
for another of my lectures. How may I help you today?
Just
I have the
to
details
see
here.
What's new around these parts? Look at that. That's a little clash sign there. Interesting. More gray faces across the list here. Why is the medicine girl on here? What is her significance? Why is she popping up on this grid? That's strange. Best friends, traveling companions. So, okay, how do we do that thing where you like look at their thoughts? How you do that? I forget. Present day, inner voices, there it is. Middle button. There we go. I'm sorry for making you worry about me. He's finally gone. This game is over. She needs to rest. Okay. Joshua. Okay. Yeah, that's really crazy. this part here, why would you surrender your throne to Oliver? When he read that and it said Oliver has been named Olivier, I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing his name wrong. Olivier. But it said he's been named Emperor. I was like, wait, what the fuck? I was thinking that the Emperor died somehow. But he's like, he's giving it to him. That's really interesting. I wonder what the fuck's going on there. Mummy on board. This little dude, I feel like he's going to end up being the final boss. Or something like it. The semi-final boss or something. Sheesh. Okay. That's enough of that.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Yeah.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh, my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
Oh shit, y'all ain't shit. What
And
the
with
fuck?
good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Damn.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has.
Not the only
To
one.
others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Yeah, man. His reaction to that news was kind of, you know, it was a little surprising, but it was good to see. You know, it's crazy. You know, it's been a minute since we played that part of the game where Titan fucked the original Hideaway up, but think about that shit, man. This huge ass fucking monster just literally slamming and stomping on your fucking home, killing however many people they freaking killed. You know, that's haunting. I know that's, I mean, that's got to really fuck with you even 5 years later, you know.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words.
Damn, it looks like he about to cry too. Shit.
This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Alrighty then. What I want to do really quick is change the appearance of my sword. I think I'm ready. I think I've had enough of the current look of this guy. I want it to look like the platinum sword again, I think. And there's Invictus. Yeah, I like the platinum sword look a lot. We'll roll with this for a minute. It's technically still the grindstone though, right? Yes. Dope. Dope.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips. Hugo Kupka is dead.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Oh, no surprise. You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you.
Where is Sid?
She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Where is Sid buried? I never even thought about that. Is he buried here? Imagine he probably is, right? Just more side quests. Where the fuck did this come from? Use your loaf. What the? How long was that there? It's not been there.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in. Why would anyone want to do that? If I don't come up with something soon.
Hello, Mid.
All right, Clive. What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
Oh shit.
Me and my dad designed it together.
Is she making an
Where other
airship?
vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard.
Okay.
I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Just a regular
Good old
ship.
Clive.
Not an
I was
airship.
hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts making. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Okay.
The engine plating's basically just a very efficient conductor. Create a thermal gradient across it and the heat radiates outwards, which... You know what, just show the plans to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
Alright, good job, Mid. For a second there, I thought she might have been making an airship and that it was going to be like... kind of like the one from like Final Fantasy VI. Because I know it looked like a boat, but I know the airship in Final Fantasy VI had that same style. It looked like a, you know, a ship on the sea, but it flew around in the air. But no, it sounds like it's just a regular old ship that's supposed to be really, really fast. Which is still cool. Are we gonna be able to ride that ship? What you got, Karen?
And what can I do for you? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Enhancer, another sword? And it's a white. That's interesting. It's stronger than the one that I have. What? Stronger than the grindstone. Stagger is slightly lower. 5 points stronger, 10 points less stagger. It's a white sword though. Could probably enhance it, right? It's called the enhancer. Of course I can. Reinforce is the right word to use though, right? Reinforce. What else you got in here? Automatically charges magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. Accessory will not trigger unless the ability charged magic is learned. 20 fucking thousand. What the hell? Automatically charges magic spells. So what does that mean when it says automatically charges magic spells? Does that mean that when I push triangle, it shoots a charged shot? How does that work? Crimson Tassels increases limit break generation amount by 3% when dealing damage. That's decent. 26,000 fucking gil, bro. Cobalt tassels increases limit break generation amount by 6% when taking damage. That's nice. I like that because that's closer to how a limit break is actually supposed to work. Limit break meter is supposed to fill more when you take damage. So don't know if I'm gonna buy any of this right now.
Is that all?
Wait, did I buy the sword?
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Can you buy more than one? No.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you?
Well, yeah. Let me equip it just to see what it looks like. Crap. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's cool looking. Alright.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
I realized that this menu, I always like question what this menu was for because it like always made it seem like you had an option to give the the items over or not. But I realized it's so that you can read the details on the items you're giving over, which is very interesting that they go through that much detail for like really small petty items like this. But yeah, this will be my first time reading one of these. Instructions on how to go about building oneself a full set of thermal plating to displate neat from around a mithril engine. Should one find oneself in need of such a thing. Yeah. They got a lot of nice little detailed touches with just about everything in this damn game, you know?
Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy, though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin-Otto in here, will you?
Right.
I gotta go run and fetch him. Okay. Good. It's the Dalmekia music.
Again, ain't she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to
Oh,
get
no,
to
it's
visit
not.
Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coating the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Pretty sure we're gonna end up
Right
going to
then.
Belcroy.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with.
Up to you who you take to the desert. I mean, Gav's good in the fight, but he don't have my winning personality.
Ah, don't listen to him. You'll be in the lowest of low company with either of us.
Well, if I get to pick who I'm taking, it's probably gonna be Otto. We haven't traveled with Otto before.
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Otto, you're with me.
All right then. Where do we find this Stardust, and how will we know it when we see it?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sack loads of the stuff. Might be worth hiring porters at the Dalimil Inn. I'll head down there. See about finding us a wagon.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
Yous two take care, eh? I'll go and see the supplier.
Just don't let the bastard fleece you, eh?
Ah, he wouldn't do that. He's Blackthorn's mate. Isn't he?
Best of luck.
Don't you worry about me. I can smell a swindle from half the twins away.
I'll head down to Dalimil, see about hiring us a wagon. Wait for me by the river.
Back, are ya? What do you want?
Enhancer. Reinforced. There you go. Look at that. So back to this equal stagger efficiency amount from the grindstone, but now even stronger. This is the way to do it. Two earthen furies. No, one earthen fury. A lot of Wyrite and magic dash. Let's do it. Yeah.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Okay. Nice. So we'll be using this one for a little bit.
That it? Fine.
I wonder what that'll do if I do optimized gear. So wait, what do I have? Okay. 3 new items equipped. So it still got me with this stuff, but Badge of Might increases attack by 12. We'll see. Increases attack by 7. Really? Increases defense by 30. Whew. Damn. That's a good one. Shit. How long have I had this? I don't know, man. I'm too used to using that damn Berserker ring. It's gonna be tough giving that up. It's gonna be really tough giving that up, dude. It's just so nice being able to like get that burst of extra like damage and basically, yeah, I get to parry a lot more often using that. So we're keeping that equipped. Yeah, I think I'm keeping it how I had it. Sorry. And then we'll be using, yeah, I'm keeping it like this. All right. What's this? Lost Wing. Couple little side quests, huh? Let me go see what the hell this is over here.
Good day to you.
The crystals we get from the tail are all but worthless.
We had to dig a new cellar.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Sure.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
Okay.
All right. I will.
I was hoping this would be one that didn't take too much time, but I gotta go talk to random NPCs now.
See what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
All right. Thanks anyway.
Okay.
The crystals we get from the tail are all but worthless.
You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
What?
As did my grandfather before me.
My goodness.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then.
Okay.
What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
Two fucking gil. You gotta be shitting me, dog. That's crazy.
Let's go. You there.
Fuck! He's seen
Oh.
us. Get them before they escape.
Get who? Oh, y'all
Black
tripping.
shields. Here.
Definitely wasn't expecting to see these
What are you
fuckers.
doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Man, fucking good luck. Alright, try that again. Fuck. Try it one more time. One more time. Come on. Thank you, sir. He's just over there healing. That's all he's doing. These are the shadowy figures y'all talking about?
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lostwing? I need to warn Quentin.
Yeah.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black Shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey.
What the?
Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Oh, okay.
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered.
Damn, bro.
And he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself.
Oh, fuck.
But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult
target. I knew this dude has some type of edge,
With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Damn, that's crazy. Black blood.
I'm not going to change his mind.
Okay. That was it. What was the chest thing about? What did we get from that? We didn't get anything special from that. Why did that quest have a chest on it? You know, I did want to really quickly, I know we're getting sidetracked as hell, but I did want to come back here just to see, because I have not traveled here. I've not been here since the mother crystal has been destroyed.
There's talk.
Just want to see what it looks like over there now. Yeah, well, there you go. It's just gone.
Not many travellers heading north these days. What with the fields barren and the penitent's gate closed.
You know, it probably would have been a good idea to come back here. Well, I don't know. It was a 5-year time jump between like the last events here and the crystal falling. But yeah, to see like what the folks around here have to say about the crystal being gone. This thing over here, god damn it, I was not trying to fight y'all. If we must, let's do it over here. Ability points from that. Okay. What is this thing? What is that, man? Like, why? That looks like... What is that over there? That's gotta be something significant. What the fuck is that? Where are we facing right now? We're facing... Let's see, it's not gonna show us on the big map, right? Yeah. But we gotta be facing like this direction. So it's gotta be sticking off from... There's the castle. It's gotta be... We have to be looking at this here. Right? This edge. Somewhere around there. Maybe here, because it is past the castle technically. Maybe we're looking at this corner. Yeah. I wonder what that is. I wonder if it's going to end up being something significant, something important. That'd be cool. Okay. Back to the main event. do this other side quest.
The most fragrant herbs and
There'll be no one to man the shop. Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
Why wouldn't we?
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Okay. Should I teleport all the way up there? Yeah, I guess so.
Come on. Run like the wind.
This our guy. Yeah, it's gone, bro.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin. But I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
This guy's really goddamn dramatic, man. Remember the good times, focus on your work, express yourself. Focus on your work, honestly. Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
Focus on the job at hand. Think about what you can do right now.
What use is proofing loaves when... Wait. Perhaps the solution has been in the bakery all along. You've opened my eyes. Thank you, friend, and fare thee well.
Wait.
What?
Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
I don't know how the fuck I did it either, bro. It really didn't need to be me. Like, Jesus Christ. Did not need to fucking be me to go tell that nigga to go focus on his work.
Now,
I mean, damn.
I know you're king, but
the most fragrant herbs and
The
spices.
finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
I like side quests and all, man, but sometimes ones like that really just itch my ass.
Looks like I found the river.
That was just fucking stupid.
Where's Otto? Otto, sorry I'm late.
Oh, Clive. I had a quick scout about, and I reckon this area's our best bet. Seems Blackthorn's the only one who thinks smithing with his Stardust stuff's a good idea. It's just lying here, waiting for any old fool to fill his boots.
But unlike any old fool, you thought to bring a wagon.
Well spotted. Now get filling.
Wait, what are we doing? Okay, I'll go this way.
So this is Stardust.
What is that marker, man?
It just looks like black sand to me.
There's war in this area. They're saying that this is black sand. What?
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
Ten fucking gil.
How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Legend has it that a star once fell from the heavens and punctured a hole in the Dalmatian desert, whence sprang forth the fountainhead of the river Velcroy.
More than me. Put it all together and I can't see Blackthorne complaining. Much. Here, Clive. Do you fancy a walk?
I thought you were maybe gonna fight with me, bro.
Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you, you idiot. The way you've carried on what he started. When we first met, I had you down as a spoilt little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. But 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Yo, give over. You're making me blush. All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes, but you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts and put them back on their feet. Gave them something worth fighting for, just like the old Sid did. About time I was heading back, I reckon. All this scrabbling about in the sand's taken its toll on the old pins.
I'll see you back at the hideaway then. You can take a well-earned rest when you get there.
How long is it taking y'all to
plan
travel back and forth?
Believe you me.
Shit.
But I'll make sure Blackthorne gets his precious black sand before I put my feet up. He'll only moan otherwise.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Something feels off. Just going back? Okay. Easy enough. Something feels off though. I was feeling like, yeah, I guess we're good, huh? Alright, cool.
How'd you lot get on? I brought back all that stuff Blackthorne asked for.
There you are. Blackthorne's got his precious stardust, in case you were wondering.
Blackthorne, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once. Do it again sometime, eh?
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorne. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
$500 ability points for that. We didn't do much.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Oh, thank you, game. Appreciate you much.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name back there?
What's her name? Right.
That's funny.
Talk to her back there. You know, thingy. She'll tell you exactly which bits of which ruin we need. You just need to go and find them.
What is her name? Helena.
Oh,
Helena?
Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's
Oh.
Pass, near Lost
All right.
Wing. The
Mm,
thing
just
is,
there.
well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Okay. What's my items looking like? Did I replenish my stock? Nope. Yeah, let me go talk to Karen real quick.
I think Mid might need some help.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Oh, where am I going?
Is it business or pleasure? Go on then.
It's always just business, Karen. You don't need to ask that anymore.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I'm robbing you, girl. I'm paying you. What are you talking about?
You'll not find a better price than that.
Okay.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Oh shit. Damn, that's interesting. I wonder if this quest was supposed to be started before doing the side quest, or if these kind of work in tandem. This music is still playing here. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. How long is this place supposed to be like this? I'm assuming another quest will pop up as
You know what you have to do.
I won't let you down.
That his lordship's vultures should be found circling the village can mean only one thing. That he means to strike at us before we can strike at him. There is no time to lose. The final stage of our plan must be put into motion.
Okay. Y'all plan to do this by yourselves? Alrighty, I will let y'all handle y'all business. Probably doesn't really make a difference. Yeah, I don't think it's too much. Farther.
If you're ready, we leave at once.
Get me the fuck out of here. This fucking concerning ass music. Let's go. Shit, dog.
Come on.
Leave me alone.
Thanks, girl.
Are they really following me up here? Come on, y'all. For real?
Give me thunder!
Damn, the upgraded version of that is insane. Holy shit. And I think it's just upgraded too. It's not even mastered. Or maybe it is mastered. Yeah, okay, it's mastered.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
All right. Who do we have?
Anybody home?
Oh, nice.
This must
Another
be our
one of these
unwanted
guys.
visitor.
It's been a
Time to go.
while. Howdy, sir. Oh, shit. Opening right up with Doom, huh? Okay. Let's go.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Level up. You. Eye of the Warrior. Increase strength, tonic duration. Okay. Probably need to start selling some of this shit I'm accumulating. Alright. Quick travel back. Thank you.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
I've been going round in circles trying to find something sturdy enough to withstand the fire of the engines, but light enough not to sink the ship. Should have bothered old Tome sooner. If anyone knows something I don't, it'll be him.
Yeah, I just think your ass don't want to leave this workshop you done built. Lazy bitch.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures.
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
A baffling diagram made all the more confounding by the preponderance of question marks that blemish its borders.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
We get to pick who we take again?
Can we count on your aid?
Gotta take Taria.
Always.
I've spent plenty of time with
if
Jill.
Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in
What's
my
up
research.
with this?
I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Is this some type of affinity building thing? Like picking one person over the other ends up prompting some type of cutscene or something later on in the game? I feel like it is. It's gotta be, dude.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. I could have done with some of that on Justinus. I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Tarya because I've not done anything with her outside of here before. That makes the most sense to me.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic? Conch shells? Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
Alrighty then, off to Northreach. This is an awful slow little continuation from that epic ass fight we just had. I'm thinking after this quest is done, surely we'll be making use of this ship practically immediately afterwards.
No. Where's Tarya?
Have to be.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled. I won't have you spoiling another
Need
catch.
to stock up on these.
There you are, Tarya.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
Okay. What do you have?
Do you see anything you like?
Raging Fist, cooldown 3.5 seconds. 15,000 gil.
And
Yeah,
a fine,
no
fine day to you.
There's talk. What do you want? And?
You haven't much, but you're free to look. I trust it's all here. Keep fighting the good fight.
Hopefully Tarya's finished too.
Fresh cuts! Up! You'll not find a bruised.
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
The whole little subtext for garlic. Okay.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting. But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat.
Okay, sure.
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
Yes, that's why I chose you.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Tyre.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us. Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tomes so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
So there surely had to be a reason for this quest being this drawn out and being able to go on this little, like, you know, affinity type mission. Hoping the game
How's work on the shielding
makes
progressing,
this
Hippocrates?
pay off.
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
They just throwing ability points at me. This is crazy. All right.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Yeah. Let's get this moving. This quest, man. This
Sorry
is
to
a
keep
lot.
you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
And in just that instant, a ship was built. Oh, God.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Oh, man.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Yeah, this whole thing was a distraction from us.
There's just
needing
one
to
thing
go
I
to
need
the
to finish up
grave.
first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Missive has been delivered to Clive's chambers.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Really? That's a ship. Let's sail it around the lake.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
She's gonna surprise us. She's actually gonna beat us to the grave.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
I'm betting on it.
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Never mind.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are ya? No, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the free cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemann's project to be quite a valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canvarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door, which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving Uncle, Byron.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Okay, it's taking us straight there. Interesting. Alrighty then.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Hello, guys.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklab markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goot.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Buckland.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Everything else is still locked? What? Interesting. Okay. Yep, looks like only 2 mother crystals left. Yep, only 2. Only 2. That's interesting. Drake's Fang's gone, but they, like, the whole mountain part of it is not on the map anymore either. Alrighty then. Well, yeah, I don't know. That last little bit, man, that shit was dragging along. I don't know how to justify that much time being spent on that quest. It was kind of odd to me, to be honest, for that to be like kind of spread out as much as it was, especially for it to not end up leading to us having access to that ship right away. I was kind of surely expecting that to be the case, that as soon as we got finished with it, after all of that, that the ship was going to be done. I mean, I get it, it makes sense that they need more time to get it all together, but it's just like, whoa, like that was a lot of like filler-esque type shit going on, you know what I mean? I feel like it almost would have been better, like, at least for me, in my opinion, it would have been better to experience that kind of intermittently throughout other quests going on. So instead of doing all that lumped together, have like the first portion of it done, you know, when we got back from beating Titan, and then another quest where we needed to go do something or handle something, and then we come back and we do the second part, and then another quest where we go somewhere to do something, and we come back and we handle the third part, and then yeah, just kind of more intermittently like that, instead of it all just being like back to back. That just seemed very fillerish. It was a little tough to sit through doing all that, especially with it being like a main quest. Like you had to go through this to even progress through the rest of the story. A little odd. But yeah, I'm probably going to call it here and end this session. Probably hop back on tomorrow for some more fun. But yeah, let me throw a save in. Oh, I can't throw a save in. I can't even throw a save in. Well, let me go back to the hideaway first. Since I'm here, I might as well handle the little side quests in here. I'll do that and then
He cracked the
call
crystal
it.
too. Joking.
Holy. What the? Okay, that's the one from Byron. What's this here? About Blackthorn. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. This is, I reckon, he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather what was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered, assuming it ain't just the forge. Okay, I see. Clive, something ain't right with that hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a visit at the toll. What the hell's going on? What? How long has this been in here? Off the record. I was thumbing through the Hideaway's ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention, maybe. And by that I mean immediately. You know where I'll be. Okay. Lubor, sit the second. I trust you will forgive me for putting you and your dear uncle to the test. I am confident that a man of your position can understand the importance of earning one's trust, especially in times like these. For what it is worth, you now have earned mine, and I can assure you it shall not easily be relinquished. May this be the start of a fruitful relationship. Rosina. Damn. Okay, these are all the older ones. Yep, okay, so it starts here. Okay, these were all in here the whole time. I had no clue. Anything different up here? No. Okay. Let's take me to that guy.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Oh, this is where you accept the quest? So wait, is there a different quest over here still? Yeah. Interesting. I thought that icon was for the same quest, but it's not. Well, I guess I'll just accept all of these then.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Let's get all of these bad boys done and out the way.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Crystal too? You're joking.
Are there any others anywhere else? Okay, I don't think so.
Wish I could take one of our birds from
Don't have to hide no more.
Wait. Oh. Wait, no. It's not here anymore. Is Helena? Nope.
Well.
This guy.
Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Okay.
Imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. All right. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
I may not be able to do this one.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Weird Science. Love that movie. Okay.
I think Mid might need some
Okay. Sembrek. But I can't do these right now though. I gotta wait till the map opens back up. I might not be able to do any of these. Let's see.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little.
Okay.
Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders. And it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, And instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I will dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each.
The hell?
Then tossed the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
Alrighty then. Don't think I can actually go do these right now, though. Okay. Well, wait, can I cheat by going through him?
Clive!
What's this?
I'm sorry to drag you into this, Master Clive. It's just I couldn't think who else to ask, and you're always so willing to help everyone. Here you go.
No.
Always something in there.
Okay. I guess we'll leave these for now. We gotta do the next main quest first, clearly. So let's get this out the way. Wonder if we just have to watch a cutscene and then we'll be able to do what we need to do.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Okay, there's a freaking side quest over here. I'm assuming we could travel where we need to now. Yep. Alright. Yeah, I guess this is just about to be a side quest. It's about to just be a side quest session. Get all this shit done and out the way so I can move forward. Press forward hard, fast, and strong through the main plot. That's how I'd prefer to do this. Let's get her done.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Soil and stone!
Oh, damn it, wrong one.
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker. But I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
All right.
You'll be doing Boklad a favor if you can clear out that pass. Why? I dare say they'll give you a hero's mark.
I'm not sure I trust those two.
Yeah, they definitely sound sus
If
as
there
fuck.
are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Look lively, you lot.
We've got guests.
Wait. Okay.
These must be our bandits.
Damn it. Yeah, try that again. Damn it. Can't see shit, dude. Damn it. Damn it. This is stupid. Damn it. Oh, messed up. This is so stupid. I'm actually stuck. I was legitimately fucking stuck there.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
Yeah, they're trying to steal this shit.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Oh damn, we not gonna check these fools? What the?
You've had your rewards and you're not getting any more. Now piss off.
What the hell? That just pissed me off. That just pissed me off. Alright. I'm getting hot. Take this damn sweater off.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
Star Ruby. One of... Oh, shit. What the hell? One of 3 brilliant gemstones acquired and set aside by Cid for a rainy day. Otto now deems that that day has arrived and wishes to use the rubies to pay off 3 outstanding debts to Lady Karen, Martha of Martha's Rest, and Isabel of the Vale. Okay. Thought they were going to give you more details about the actual ruby and where it comes from.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself.
That's what I thought I heard him say.
Think of the difference is interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again?
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Cid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Cid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Cid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Cid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Cid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
Half as stubborn and twice as handsome. That is a hell of a compliment. Thank you, Martha. Alrighty then. What you got over here? Got some new shit. Demon Tamer's arm guards. Well, they're not better than these Drake Slayers, so sorry.
That all, is it?
How the hell is anyone supposed to...
Did you hear?
The gates to heaven.
I want to see you. It's all right. I'll be waiting.
You little gay boys. Go on. Go on and get to fucking.
What am I gonna do without Sweetwater and Oil of Talc?
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion. Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me.
Sorry.
Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the hideaway.
My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that. Go will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Look at the Stolas. That's the first time I've actually seen one outside of a cutscene.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Sheesh, man. It really, golly, like, I gotta do everything around this fucking place.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Y'all want me to save the world or no? Girl, take this shit, goddammit.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
Oh, that's good on you, Karen.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
What's she talking about?
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you, then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
You have, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
Huh. I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to, I forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Nice. Oh, little backstory cutscene? Let's go.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you. son.
All right, short and sweet.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather goat were at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
Uh-oh.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine.
Is that going up on our wall?
Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Now that was a side quest, man. I loved that. Sid's goblet displayed in Clive's chambers. Awesome. My freaking phone is unmuted. Damn it all. Yeah, man, that was dope. See that right there? The difference between a great side quest and a shitty one, you know? You see it throughout the whole damn game. And you know, it's kind of a double-edged sword, you know, because this game, what I've noticed with these side quests and how many of them there are, how long they take, the positive side of that is that the writers of this game, man, they really did spend the time to make this story feel like legit, almost like you're reading a book, you know? It's not like a movie or even like some shows where, you know, when there's some like, you know, side detail going on, it just kind of gets glanced on a little bit. They really like lean in on the dialogue with almost everything. Every single moment seems so detailed in like how they speak about it and how long they speak about it. And this in turn, you know, it definitely ends up in some situations making certain scenes drag on just a little bit too long. Like there's certain moments, certain side quests, certain even main parts of the game, like for example the whole segment where we were going around finding all that stuff for Mid to put the ship together. I thought that was way too, like, I guess not too long. I guess my biggest issue with that is that they decided to make all of that one quest and we had to do it all like, you know, at the same time. I felt like each segment of that where you had to go get this part with the sand with Otto, and you had to go get the whatchamacallits with Tarja, you know, those should have been separated. I feel like that would have been the best thing to do. Like, introduce that part earlier. Let us do the first part, and then, you know, have some other stuff go on, some more main quest stuff go on, and then we continue with the next part later on, picking another person. I think that would have been better pacing for that type of situation. Having all that run together like it did, it did kind of drag a little bit. And you could probably tell by listening to me while I was doing it, I was definitely getting a little bored with it. But all in the same, it does still just go to show how this game, they take their time, you know. They take their time with the writing of this story, and that's not always a bad thing. Like that last quest, perfect example. You know, that quest was beautiful. I think it was a little longer than it needed to be? Yeah, maybe a little bit. But that whole segment with Otto talking about Sid and, you know, expressing that feeling that he had toward him, that's great. That's great character development. That's awesome. You know, a lot of games, you don't get that in that type of detail from a lot of games, you know what I mean? You go through so much. There's been so many periods already where people have reflected on Sid and everything. So hearing it come from like everybody, it really just kind of hones it all in, like how important he was to this place. So I think they do that pretty decently. It's not perfect by any means, but when it shines bright, man. Like that part was very, very nice. I definitely enjoyed it.
He cracked the crystal too.
But yeah, man, you know, some of these other quests are not that pretty. It's just the truth. Let's see what these other ones have.
You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No, maybe a little bit.
Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
Yeah, he's been going hard. He's been a good boy.
What was it he said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida,
And that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Cressida. That's where Bernard's family was laid to rest. Alright, what up, Blackthorn?
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realized he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Just talk to Karen. There's a lot of stuff going on side quest wise right now.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Delmechian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's a touch eccentric. If you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Okay.
Is that the thing Tomes helped him in?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Oh, this is the hunt for a thing. Okay, where was that one? Said Sandbrack, I remember. Let me see if I can get some more detail. The Croc in Sandbrack. Okay. Should be easy to find, yes. The Croc, where's that? Where the hell is the croc? Damn. Well, shit now. This is all part of the same map. Yeah. Son of a bitch. Where the hell is the croc at? Cursebreakers aiming for the Imperial chase took a wrong turn into a nearby wood, within which she discovered the ruins of a fallen airship, and within a beast akin to a great ball of fire. Chased her screaming from the grove. The soldier later identified the creature in an almanac of echoes, but was firm in her insistence that the bomb she saw was near 10 times the size of one depicted therein. Where the fuck is the croc? It's pissing me off. I want to get this all done, bro. This is Dalmacia. All of this is Sanbreque. It should be on the map, right? Unless there's an area that I haven't been to yet. What's this here? I haven't been this way. It must be in here somewhere. I'll try this little patch because this is the only part of the map where it looks like I haven't traveled. Although there's this part, but I can't go through there. So it's gotta be here. Alright. So Clairview and then this little section. That's probably where he is. Alrighty then, let's start with, I guess we'll start here. Cressida. What's the best way to get there? Probably this one.
Good girl.
Yeah!
I really missed the look of this area before the time jump. It was very pretty. Oh, my bad, Antelope. I'm not trying to bump. Do not want to fight the damn Minotaur either.
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
Just gotta kill them all? Oh man. I don't want to kill the antelopes. Aw. Oh, fucker. Alright, yep, y'all gotta die. Oh god, blood all over me.
No. Will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
He just wanted bigger bones, huh? Alright, what's over here? Any chests? Any items? Don't want to miss anything. I feel like there's a chest over here somewhere. Damn it. Yeah, fuck it.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
Elder antelope femur. Alrighty.
You can, eh? They're nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. Bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way. for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal
He's only
may be the
semi-primate.
beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Sid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
So what's he saying? Like being around all the dominants is making him stronger, or is he saying that like he has some type of legendary king? Slightly increases Torgal's attack potency. Okay. Can I put that on? Can Torgal wear that? Can I equip Torgal with stuff? No. That's silly too. I don't want to have to equip an accessory that's going to affect Torgal. If I have this menu, I should be able to equip him with stuff. Yeah, let's go find. Let's go find our notorious mark.
Slavers don't even bother with Northreach now they're all the hype.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry, girl. This way.
Run like the wind. All right.
Really? Y'all like trying to trap me? Advent. So this is not the croc. Damn it. Well, shit, man. I have no clue where it is then. Is this an area I haven't been? Maybe here? Although that doesn't look like that leads to anywhere. Can try it, I guess.
Come on. All right.
Okay, nice. The croc is here. Cool. This is an area we've never been to before. Haven Hall, what's this? I'm pretty sure there's something that's gonna bring me here, right? This looks like it's a pretty significant area. No? There he is. Yo! Wake up, son. Let's get it.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Okay, doesn't seem too bad. Oh shit! Okay, okay, I see you. Am I getting hit by any of this? Oh shit. That was dangerous. Oh crap. There's even more of them. Oh shit. What the fuck? Oh, that's crazy.
That's better. Fine hand.
You're dead. Bomb Ember. Figuratively, the smoldering soul of a bomb given life by unknown magics. Literally, a very hot rock. Fortunately, there are myriad uses for such a thing. Obtained by defeating Bomb King.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If the wine needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running. There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
What kind of magic?
Oh, higher inventory stock?
We happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough.
Yes,
for you to squeeze in
sir.
a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
No,
spirit.
that's absolutely.
Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo.
This is why we do side quests.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
How much
No,
more are we
no.
talking?
Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Okay. Treated potion satchel. Where the same exotic compound that was applied to the leather of this satchel be kneaded into a pair of boots, they should surely become supple enough to accommodate a man with 20 toes. Necessary for increasing consumable inventory capacity. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's go. How much we talking? One slot, 2 slots? Uh-oh. Alright. You have obtained a treated potion satchel, hereby increasing your capacity of carrying consumables. Item slot increases are as follows. Potions now go from a max of 4 to 6. High potions from a max of 3 to 4. Strength tonic 2 to 3. Stone skin tonic 2 to 3. Why only those items? No elixirs, nothing like that? Okay. Hey, I'm all for it though. That's still good. Very, very good. I love it. About to go restock right now.
They told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
And what can I do for you?
Uh-huh. Give me all your potions.
It'd better all be here.
Mm-hmm. I probably should start selling some of my shit.
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Okay. What do I have to sell? I probably got plenty of shit to sell, dude. Should I sell this? Like, I don't need the base enhancer anymore, right? Since I have this now. Is there any reason to keep it? I don't think so. Definitely not these. I should definitely sell these, right? There's really no point in keeping them. Well, I don't know about the platinum. Well, yeah. I don't know. It's like, if there's a chance for them to be reinforced further to make them like even stronger, then I would keep it, but I just don't know if you can. And if it'd be worth it to. That's why I haven't gotten rid of any of this stuff. Definitely probably don't need the battle chains anymore though. We'll sell that.
You got out else?
Yeah, I got some more. Might get rid of some of this stuff that I don't want in here for sure. Some of these greens and whites. Wind up, cool down. 3 seconds. 3 seconds less for wind up. That's not that amazing. Not gonna lie. 3 seconds. I don't think 3 seconds is make or break. Not for that skill. It comes back fast enough as it is. Upheaval increase in damage by 8%. That's a much better. Yeah. I'm gonna sell this. That's a lot of coin.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
Reduces gouge cooldown time by 260. That's just not worth it to me.
I reckon I can find a
To
buy.
you know, use up the slot. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even waste a slot using it. Yeah, these are shitty.
Not out else?
And they're worth decent amounts of money. Reduces rising flames cooldown. Yeah, see? Yeah, bye-bye. All these greens are going away. Increases lunge damage by 5%. See, I would not waste an accessory slot for that. It's just not good enough. I don't use lunge enough for that.
I reckon I can find a
I should have
buyer.
been selling this stuff a long time ago. Increases aerial combo damage by 8%. Increases combo damage by 5%. Yep, I would not waste my slots for these.
You got out else?
That's really all it's coming down to. It's not so much that they wouldn't be useful. It's just that I got other stuff that's way too much more valuable than this. I only have 2 slots to use them on, or 3. Healing potency of potions by 20%. That's not bad, actually. Increases strength tonic duration by 10 seconds. I haven't even been using strength tonics.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
Increases defense by 10. Increases attack by 7. Attack by 12. Defense by 30. Definitely not throwing that away. That's a really good one, actually. These are materials. I'm gonna keep all my materials. Okay, I got a good amount of gil from that.
Is that all?
Not like I'm really spending a whole lot of gil anyway, though, you know. But just in case there's something like super expensive that I run into, I'll be able to manage that probably.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The St. Drake's Fang is gone.
How's it going, old
Back
friend?
again, are you? Any more trouble and you'll be barred for life, however deep your friend's pockets might be.
It could have just been a tremor.
Here, you. Listen, I've got this theory. The Fallen, I don't think they all fell. Some of them are still living among us. You could be one of them. I could be one of them.
You know, you might not be wrong. I'm assuming the game's going to give us more details about the Fallen at some point. Or, like, the plot is probably going to be wrapped up into what they were.
If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. One of our wealthier patrons has purchased the use of every room, hoping to keep out the riffraff, as he puts it.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? No. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went?
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamal is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Okay.
Run like the wind.
That one marker isn't showing up on the map anymore, I noticed. Whatever that little, like, brown marker was. I wonder what that was. It was showing up on there for the longest. I have no clue what it was.
Thanks, girl.
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
He swings that so fast.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Delamil.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Oh, nice.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
Oh, that's interesting.
How do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Alrighty then. We're almost done, guys. Side quests are almost over.
Hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
Sundered whetstone. Slab of rock quarried on the southern continent. Its unparalleled hardness makes it perfect for sharpening blades forged from all manner of metals, from bronze to adamantite.
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah.
So just make me
no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
Right. I will.
Excalibur. What? A diagram detailing the steps to forge a sword to rival that of a legendary king. Legendary king in what world? Our world or y'all's? What the? Interesting, man. Looks like we can make it.
What do you want?
We can fucking make it. Ain't that a bitch? Damn, I haven't even been using the enhancer that long, man. And it's so much stronger. Oh my god. 28 more damage. Oh shit. Should I even get this right now? Grimalkin Hide and Bomb Ember. Yep. That's what did it. Son of a bitch. I feel like I shouldn't even get this right now, man. I shall wait a tad. Keep on using the Enforcer for a little bit and get that maybe after the next couple missions. Next couple quests in the main quest line. Probably honestly need to check out how much ability points we have now though, because I feel like we have a bunch. Ooh, almost 5,000. I think that's the highest we've had at one time before. Let's see what we can do. So Flames of Rebirth can be mastered or upgraded? Upgraded, right? Yep. Upgrade. Upgrade. Can unlock Titan's super, his ultimate ability. That's probably one thing we'll need to do. Let's see. Master Gouge. I think I do actually want to master this. Yeah. We're going to Master Gouge. The limit break can be mastered for 2,000. But let's go ahead and unlock this Earth and Fury. And 2,000. What else? Nah, I don't want to fully deplete them. What's this? Scarlet Cyclone, I don't use that. Phoenix Shift is mastered. This is mastered. Okay, I mastered all of these already. Pile Dive. Thunderstorm. We can upgrade Thunderstorm. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. We'll leave it at that for now.